Hello, future investors, and welcome back to another weekly episode. Now, today we're going to be talking about the inflation and why you should spend all of your money, take it out of your savings account, and invest it right now. The reason for this is inflation is extremely high right now. Gold is up 1.78% in 2 days following fresh inflation data out in the UK, US, and Canada. UK inflation is at 5.4%, the highest since 1992, and Canada too is at its highest since that year. For America though, inflation is at 7%, which is a 40-year high, and the international bullion market is showing visible reaction to these unwanted records with an increase in demand. So of course that is driving what we love up, our precious metals. The prices is going up and up because, as we know, when inflation and economic crisis hits, gold and silver, precious metals, they go up in price. So if you're holding a good amount of value, that's great for people holding it, but if you're looking to invest, it's not necessarily a great time to buy. Now, why should you spend all of your money, take it out of your bank account and invest it? Well, as I say, inflation is up massively at the moment, so you're going to lose out a lot on your value of the money in your bank account. Now, if you want some explanation on that, I'll break it down a little bit. So say, for example, you've got $10,000 or £10,000 in your bank account. Well, the buying value of that now might be strong. You might be able to buy a lot of stuff with that £10,000. But every day that goes by that you just leave that money sitting in the account, it lowers in value strength. So for example, £10,000 or dollars right now is not going to be able to buy you the same amount of stuff that it's going to buy you in 5 or 10 years. So I advise you, take your money out of your savings account. Interest rates are at the lowest they've been for so long. Now, this is really good for people buying property, but really bad for savings accounts. Excuse me. The value of gold has risen from £671 per ounce in 2010 to a high of £1,569 in 2020. That's an increase of 134%. Whereas look at cash, there's no increase. Inflation goes up, the value of the pound or the dollar goes down. So I really would recommend seriously looking into investing and taking that money out of the savings account and put it into something like silver. It's a cheap investment. You can get a lot of silver for not a lot of money, or you can invest in gold and put a lot of money into gold. This is known as God's money. It's a very well-known fact. Basically, what that means is it's not man-made, really. It comes out of the earth, whereas money, notes, it's currency developed by man, whereas this is God's money. It comes out of the earth and it will always be around. They say a good way to look at the future is look at the past, and gold and silver has been valuable and around for thousands and thousands of years. I myself, I'm telling you, this is what I would do, and this is what I'm doing. I'll be honest with you. I've got quite a bit of savings. I've worked very hard over the last, 8 to 10 years, and I've saved up quite a bit of money. And I've been the classic person who, likes looking at it in the bank account and likes looking at the numbers. But I finally made the decision this year to stop mucking around. So I'm buying my very first property. I'm also investing in a rare collectible car. Now, you might think cars, that's not a good investment. Well, cars can be a good investment if you know what you're looking for and if you're buying a rare old model. And bear in mind, everything's going electric now. So the desire for rare sports, fossil fuels cars are going to go up in value. They're going to become more expensive to run, yes, but there's always going to be people who can afford to run them. So I'm investing in property at the moment, a new car, and I'm also continuing to invest in silver and gold, precious metals. And I have a few other little places where I've put my money, but I'm really trying to take it out of my bank account. In fact, I'm spending about 90% of my liquid cash on assets and investments right now. And I feel great from it, I feel really positive, I feel secure, I feel like I'm bettering my future and protecting myself. And I'm quite amazed to hear about how many people have no idea about precious metals. When I talk to people about it, I get this blank description come across their face like I'm talking extreme mathematical equations. It's quite bizarre and amazing that people aren't aware of this. So, yeah, that's just my breakdown of the crazy amount of inflation at the minute. As I say, with all the situation that's going on in Russia and Ukraine, global pandemics, global war zones and things like that, that really does drive up inflation. So yeah, now is a good time to get that money out of the bank account with those low interest rates, invest it into something like precious metals, property, or an asset that you know about that will protect your wealth. Anyway, I hope this episode has helped you guys and you've enjoyed it. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you disagree with me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you do agree with me, let me know where you're putting your cash, your liquid cash, where you're investing it and what you're putting it into. Thanks for all the support on the channel as always, guys. It's been growing so fast and I'm actually really, really pleased with it. So thank you all for your wonderful comments, subscriptions and likes. You've been helping a lot. So until next time, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching as always. Bye-bye, guys.